Valencia. Man, I'm so ready. I've been waiting for this.
Okay, this is a curious matchup to me because, as we all know, Valencia on fire.
In Fuego?
In Fuego, the Sun Devil in Fuego at the U.S. Open. Teched Tyler Caldwell for third.
10-0.
Right? 10-0 tech. But Caldwell is one of these guys who is very experienced. He's a university world champion, for crying out loud.
Yes.
I mean, and Anthony Valencia, is he 18 yet?
I don't even know.
So this is an interesting matchup. Can a savvy guy like Caldwell make adjustments? Was Valencia just sort of a flash in the pan at the U.S. Open, and now people can get a read on him?
We'll see. The onus is on it. As you see, Caldwell keeping that hand on him. He's going to stay real low, not going to let that double leg. And there's that misdirect single from Valencia. And he had that hand down. He shot right through it. Did Valencia. Now he's got him up in the air and trying to change to that double. Might just get a step out. No, I think we'll see two here.
That's going to be two confirmed going out of bounds. And
wow.
Valencia picking up right where he left off. And I don't know if you know, but this guy, Valencia, he's a confident cat.
He is very confident. He believes he can win this spot at 74 kilograms.
Today.
Yeah, he thinks he can beat Burroughs. He thinks he can beat Taylor Daycow, all of these guys. So we'll see if that's true, false. Looking good early, but, you know, Tyler Caldwell moving on up to the Taylor and Dakes is a different discussion. Of course, he lost to Andrew Howe.
But was leading.
Was winning 4-0. Had a nice double leg, hit a slide by. He's got a nice variety of attacks. He's known for his blast double, but we just saw his misdirect single. Shot right through the hand of Tyler Caldwell, and he's got a good slide by too if you collar time. So he's got a few holds that he's really good at, and he'll bomb you too, as Tyler Caldwell also learned.
Yeah. Well, and this sort of playing into a Caldwell match right here, he wants to stay in the tie-ups and keep Valencia tight to the vest, keep him at bay, right? You know, so he can initiate his offense. You don't want to let Valencia go to the outside and just completely pick you apart.
Yeah, and there he's going to shoot right through him, and Caldwell keeps his hands down, pulls him up with that underhook. So I believe it was a first period tech or close to it for Valencia the first time around. So he's slowing things down, but you can slow things down against Valencia, but you got to score. You got to fire off a shot. You got to look. And I wonder if we'll see in there. He's taking ground, and they're going to hit Caldwell for passivity. And I saw the official point to his forearm. He's blocking off with that forearm, and they don't want to see that.
Absolutely.
So good motion there from space. There's a shot. And one thing I've noticed about Valencia, and now he's looking as Caldwell looking for a go behind here. Now he's in the quad pod position. And now looking to put him down. If you're Valencia, you got to be careful you don't give up a 4 here.
Right, that's the danger.
But he's fighting this hard. Wow.
Close to the edge.
And are we going to get a 1? And there's the takedown for Tyler Caldwell. Well earned there, and Caldwell will take the lead. So it's been all offense for Valencia, but he uses his offense to get him. And the point I was going to make, and kind of got proven wrong there, is Valencia will shoot that double, and it's normally either he'll score or no one scores. And there he'll shoot it again, but Valencia had an answer that time, or Caldwell had an answer that time. And we'll see.
I mean, and that was my thinking going from the U.S. Open. They haven't had the feel against Valencia before. Now they've had the feel. They know what he's going to come with. And these guys all have brilliant coaches that can make adjustments.
And I wonder, this collar tie, this pressure from Caldwell, I wonder if he's going to pull that with his slide by. And there, Caldwell avoids that. Now goes 2-on-1. Now you got 5 seconds to go here. And one thing you wonder about Valencia is, as you see him take a big breath there, can he go 6 minutes with Tyler Caldwell? He faded noticeably against Andrew Howe. Now that's Andrew Howe. He makes everybody tired.
Absolutely.
But still, Caldwell wrestling a hard pace, very strong, very physical.
Caldwell wrestles a similar style to Howe.
Right.
Upper body grind you out sort of style. But yeah, Valencia, I mean, this is a whole different ballgame from the U.S. Open. This is the World Team Trials. This is, the pressure's cranked up a notch.
Yeah.
From
no
Vegas.
question about it.
So Caldwell has the experience. Valencia does not. Now, this is where Valencia can grow up right before our eyes. Is he going to overcome this tough Tyler Caldwell who's made adjustments against him and move on in the tournament?
And Caldwell staying so low there. And he's been warned for passivity. You got to remember that. There's a chance. And as he fires off another leg attack and then switches to that single leg, he was able to finish here last time. Gets him up to his feet. Great job by Valencia. Caldwell fighting the hands and gets that leg back down. Great defense again from Tyler Caldwell.
But, you know, impressive from Valencia. You have to have multiple attacks to score at this level and to beat top quality guys. We've seen it up and down. That's why Burroughs is so great, because he not only has a double leg, he has a single leg. He's developing other attacks, you know, his counter offense. So that's why I like seeing that from Valencia, that he goes from the double leg to the single leg immediately and almost gets a takedown there.
Right, and there's a shot, very errant shot there, and Caldwell might make him pay here. And this similar position as last time for Caldwell. What can he do from here? Can he get another takedown? And now he's going to put him down, and now he's going to extend his lead 4-2. So Caldwell showing, not that the U.S. Open was a fluke, but it wasn't necessarily indicative of where those two were. And now we're seeing Caldwell assert himself here. And he's in the driver's seat leading 4-2. A takedown by Valencia would put him in the lead, however.
Still anybody's match. And we know how explosive Valencia is, and he can just fire him off at any second.
Right, he doesn't need a great setup. And there's that misdirection again. But once again, Caldwell getting that leg on the mat and able to avoid the takedown again. Will we see Caldwell get on the shot clock? He's not taking a shot. Both of his takedowns are off of Valencia's shot, and you feel like you might want to reward the guy that's taking the risk here. And really, and there's a nice single leg. Just as I say that, Caldwell fires off an attack of his own. And Valencia looking back at his corner, and you wonder if he's starting to feel it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of doubt perhaps creeping in his head. But he's going to keep firing them off. He's got a minute to work. A 3-point deficit for him. You know, he can make that up in an instant.
Yeah,
so
one double leg away as he's going to get another step out. And I think we're seeing Caldwell turning it up, and we're seeing Valencia fade big time.
Yeah, Caldwell's hitting his stride. Valencia, you know, this is senior level. This is the big boys. They're going to make adjustments.
Yeah, no kidding. As he's looking to go behind once more. And they'll put him back up on their feet. 46 seconds to go. He's a 4-pointer away from tying it up, or actually taking the lead. But we haven't seen him get close on that blast double as of yet. He's been able to get to the leg with misdirects, but that's it. And there he fires off, but Caldwell's ready every single time.
Caldwell knows that double's coming. And Valencia's playing right into it.
And now in position to give it up once more. And now going to look for. He got it. Wow.
Big toss from Tyler
Big
Caldwell.
4 by Tyler Caldwell. Going to make it 10-2. He's showing, yeah, nice job at the U.S. Open. Now it's the World Team Trials. Now I know what you got, and let's see what you've got. What's your response to Anthony Valencia? So 10-2 lead. Going to be tough for Valencia to come back here. You're going to need a pin here. You're not going to put eight points up. And now Caldwell looking to run behind.
I got to say, I'm very impressed with Tyler Caldwell. Very impressed. I know people have been very dismissive of him in this matchup. He's going for the last-ditch effort. But, I mean, you got to be impressed with Caldwell, right? He's a veteran. He knows how to win. He takes the tech fall now, 12-2 over Anthony Valencia. He will move on to face David Taylor in the semifinals.